India and Pakistan. Two countries. Both claim whole region of Kashmir. This issue between these two nations is known as the Kashmir conflict. This conflict creates unimaginable scenario as the two South Asian neighbors possess high-tech nuclear arms. Any escalation has a dangerous risk of a nuclear confrontation between these neighbors. What problem actually is here? The Kashmir conflict is a territorial conflict over the Kashmir region, primarily between India and Pakistan, with China playing a third-party role. The conflict started after the partition of India in 1947 as both India and Pakistan claimed the entirety of the former princely state of Jammu and Kashmir. It is a dispute over the region that escalated into 3 wars between India and Pakistan and several other armed skirmishes. How this conflict came into shape. From 1846 till the 1947 partition of India, Kashmir was ruled by Maharajas, as a princely state under British paramountcy. According to the 1941 census, the state's population was 77% Muslim, 20% Hindu and 3% others, Sikhs and Buddhists. British rule in the Indian subcontinent ended in 1947 with the creation of new states, the Dominions of Pakistan and India, as the successor states to British India. The British paramountcy over the 562 Indian princely states ended. States were thereafter left to choose whether to join India or Pakistan or to remain independent. J&K decided to stay independent. Pakistan made various efforts to persuade the Maharaja of Kashmir to join Pakistan. One plan for organizing an armed insurgency in the western districts of the state and the other for organizing a Pashtun tribal invasion were made by Pakistan. The Jammu division of the state got caught up in the partition violence. The Maharaja made an urgent plea to Delhi for military assistance. Accordingly, the Maharaja signed an instrument of accession on the 26th of October 1947, which was accepted by the Governor-General the next day. The Indian troops, which were airlifted in the early hours of the 27th of October. In May 1948, the Pakistani army officially entered the conflict, in theory to defend the Pakistan borders, but it made plans to push towards Jammu. This is how First Indo-Pak War was started. The Indian government considered itself to be under legal possession of Jammu and Kashmir by virtue of the accession of the state. The assistance given by Pakistan to the rebel forces and the Pashtun tribes was held to be a hostile act, and the further involvement of the Pakistan army was taken to be an invasion of Indian territory. This is how this conflict came into shape. The similar agreement was also formulated and signed by the two countries, whereby the countries resolved to settle their differences by peaceful means through bilateral negotiations and to maintain the sanctity of the line of control. The similar agreement also stated that the two sides would meet again for establishing durable peace.